Oh well, on to the last car before Gideon's black one. I think we're just going to call it quits, fellas. It was a nice try. We stuffed up. I got 4.5 on the rule. Like I almost killed my bloody purple ears by not sticking to the invisible rule of, you know, this is your salinity level, even though it doesn't look like you got that sort of, you know, 2/3 seawater. And so I ended up basically putting 44 grams per litre on them, and they didn't fucking well like it. Yeah. Lucky I rescued, I got a few crispy tops on some of the Umluftianas, and I had to tear some of those off. But yeah, it just shows how tough your how tough your plants really are. And then you've got to ask yourself a question again: why are they so saline tolerant? You know, and I'm going, and just harks back to the thing is, there's some fundamental understanding that we just haven't actually grasped, and so there's higher nutrients out there than you actually know, and there's also a reason why. Oh, hang on. If we can just find that sign or some sort of sign down here, I think, oh, hang on, we've got a marker post or something. If it's one we've actually filmed before or come across before. Oh, is it another old fence post or something? That's a dead tree post. Oh, look at this sand here, it's getting near the beach sort of thing. Oh, looks like they had something there. Oh. No, I think I'm going to call it quits, fellas. Yeah. You see, if I've got hills in the distance there, how can I be getting to sand dunes onto the beach? It just doesn't seem to make much sense. If I can see hills there, I mean, surely the beach there must be there actually, but why is the map showing it like if this is us straight down to the beach? It doesn't. Again, if this is the side of this square thing that's on the map, it just doesn't make sense. Again, I need a bloody GPS or something, you know, and a iPad or something, so I can make more sense of these things and say, oh, maybe it's a case we're on the wrong bloody side of the thing, you know. For some reason we're on. Oh, I can see the track there. Some people walking back from the beach or something, but down there, it just doesn't make sense. Unless they got the "you are here" incorrectly labelled on that map or something. Because when we went down before, we ended up walking for miles again too, so, which is really weird. So. Something not quite right. It's always, maybe they like it that way. When it's not quite right, people never quite find what they're searching for, unless you actually get there by accident the first time. And maybe we did. Had we gone back the way we had found it by accident the first time, we would have been there by now. Yeah. Probably would have been dry though. But we won't know. I suppose we're going to have to wait until next year at the same time to find out. Though I think we'll be doing other things next year. That's if I'm still here, of course. Not having to take a year off for a heart transplant or something. Oh no, we're going to install a bullshit meter. I mean, your heart's fine, you just need a bullshit meter. Yeah, pacemaker or something. Oh, excuse me. people. Oh, gee, there's a whole. Oh, it must be a school. Yeah, it must be a school thing. Okay, I got on the end of that. Otherwise, it was like I was there on purpose to film it or something. So, yeah. Anyway, I think we know all this from before, don't we? I don't know, we must have just, I think we... Yeah. Maybe it's a case of this time actually walking down to the beach from where we were before. We didn't have the time before. Why was I rushing before? I was always seen to be rushing nasty, wasn't I? Oh, gee. Straggler bars there. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Look at the hills there. The hills down there, so how can the beach be? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. According to the map, this thing on our left hand side should be the beach. According to the map, on the left hand side should be the beach. So this doesn't make sense.
Keep going up for the beach.
Yeah, I know, but according to the map, along this path on the left hand side should be the ocean. The map's wrong, it's got to be. Yeah, maybe there's another map down here. We've been here before, but I mean, if that's the ocean out there, then the line where the ocean is on the left hand side is all along there, and it just doesn't make sense. So we're basically filming what we filmed before, and a wasted day, I think. Bloody wasted day. For all we know, there could be a little swamp in there, and it drives back to this bloody swamp, and there's been arse in it, and we've blown it. All because we didn't follow the rule, go and do exactly what we know. Same with the bloody seniors, you know. Stick to the levels, you know, that's 22 grams to the litre. Don't think, oh, it doesn't look like that much. It's actually 44 grams to the litre. It just shows how bloody tough they are. Now I've got to, you know, just water them with normal bloody water for about a week or so, just so hopefully the root system can grow back, because I reckon I must have either damaged the root system or burnt part of it off, you know, for them just like wilt a bit like that. Anyway, we'll see how we go, but there's the promise of some lovely coloration anyway. Yeah, you got to walk before you can run, something. God, very elusive though. Gee, you wouldn't think that was 44 grams. You just would not believe that was 44. Well, that's some nice soil. Geez, that really is nice soil. I reckon you can really grow some lovely banana in that stuff. Hopefully, if that is natural, maybe. Yeah. Maybe there's some sort of something weird going on here. Start a new clip from here, I think, from this signage. Groundwater vital for ecosystems. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, hang on, it looks like some sort of bloody reeds or something down there. What's this? Oh, okay. Well, that sounds rather interesting. Wetland. Okay. 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 Right, okay. I'm just going to start a new clip and have a bit of a squeeze down there, because if there's bulrushes down there, there's definitely water. And yes, I think something's a bit amiss, a bit askew, I think, with their mappage.